Hey, welcome back to JDB Moto. Today we're going to be working on something that's going to be completely different from what we normally do on the channel. Today we're going to be working on two GoPeds. These are going to be the old model, Bigfoot models here. We've had this now for a number of years, and we try to rebuild the carbs. The carbs, you know, they're really old. They've been sitting now for about 3-4 years. So what we did was we got new carbs, we got new foam, air filter, we got the insular, we got the manifold gasket. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put new carbs, new foam filters, and see if we go ahead and get them to crank. But here it is. We have no idea literally how many hours they have. I know when we used to use them, we used them for literally 20-30 mile trips. So I mean, they've been well used. So right now we're going to be working on my brother's one. This one is going to be newer than the one I have. This one has the actual centrifugal clutch, which is going to be over here. So the good thing about DDM racing is going to be that you can literally still buy everything as you normally would back in the day. So you can see over here. So this, again, we're working on my brother's one. We're going to have the gasket that goes straight to the block. We're going to have the other one that goes straight to the air filter. And then here is going to be the carburetor. So here's going to be one. This is going to be the one for my brother's. This is the foam filter that I talked about earlier. Here's the other carburetor. And what I find really funny was, and my brother pointed out, was that this is actually a Husqvarna. I don't know if you're able to get a good view there, but this is a Husqvarna carburetor.
All right, guys. So we ended up noticing that if we leave this piece here, which looks super cool, we can't use it because our actual thread from the accelerator won't go all the way through. It actually, it tries to go into this nut that we have here, but it just won't fit. So we figured out that we just remove this using the 10mm wrench, took it out, and now we can actually go all the way in. So we can go ahead and get the adjustment for the GoPed into the actual carburetor. So let's see how we're perfectly there, and then we can just pull back and see how much adjustment we need. We have the gasket here that we'll be putting in. So everything should fit now like a glove. Let me get that back so we can get the screws out. And guys, this was the old one. As you guys can tell, it's all dirty. The float, basically, what is that called?
Yeah, the float balls, they were getting stuck and they wouldn't go up and down, and we couldn't find a rebuild kit. So what we did, we just bought it. And if you notice, it's going to be basically the same carb as you see on this one. So you see, you have your nipple here, you have your fuel lines over here for your intake and outwards. Here you have, so you're able to open your gas as you would over here on this one, so you can see. So basically the same carburetors, and this one over here is going to be a Walbro carburetor. Actually, no, this one is going to be the Husqvarna. All right, guys, so we're getting ready now to install basically the carb onto the actual block here. One thing you want to notice is if you see in there, that's not going to be your regular like screw, like Allen key or like Phillips head. This is going to be a T25, which is going to be a specific. That's going to be basically, and you find those in typical like Japanese like cars and like motorcycles, some of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put now our air filter box. And one thing that you want to do before you put it in, so if you see, you have here your air adjustment, so up and down. So we adjusted it in the back, so as you can see here, you could plug the air and you open it up. So we're going to go ahead and put it in now, and you want to have it in the closed position, that way you have access to the screws back here. So my brother's holding it there. We're going to go up here. Nope, the bottom one. The bottom one? Yep, okay. So now you have to kind of just wiggle it in place because it's not going to be a straight fit. Let's see. I think this one. Nope, it's not in yet. There we go. All right, so now that we have it in place, we're going to use our T25 to adjust it. And when you're doing this, you don't want to adjust it all the way from the get-go. You want to go ahead and get both of them in place, which is what we're doing. You go little by little. So now that we're there, I'm going to give it 2 gentle nudges. So we have the first one here. We're going to do one more, and then we'll do here 2. 1, 2. So now this is going to be in place. Now what we're going to do after that is going to be, we are going to make sure the fuel lines, that's something that we didn't do. we didn't we didn't take a picture to see which one was going to be the inlet and outlet. So we're going to go ahead and put gas in our tanks because it's empty. They have not been run for a while. And what we're going to do afterwards, we're going to go ahead and see if it runs. Once we know it runs for sure, we'll then go ahead and put the foam filter, we'll put the cover, and we should be good to go. And one thing, guys, that we want to go ahead and highlight, we put filters in here. You can't really see it, but they actually sell a very small fuel filter that you can find at either O'Reilly's or any of the auto parts. So you put the fuel filter in place. So what that's going to do is that's going to be basically the filter, and it's not going to allow any sludge to go into your carburetor, which is going to make it last a lot longer. Okay, so we are basically
I think that's good.
The first fuel line. What we're going to do is we don't want to put any zip ties or anything in place yet. We want to make sure that we have the right, basically the right line going to the right area. As you're going to see, we're going to have the first one here. Then we're going to have the second one, which is going to be right over here. And then you're going to have your nipple, which is going to go ahead and prime before you start the GoPed.
Let's do this stuff out here.
And as a reminder, this is going to be a 2-stroke, so you want to make sure that whatever fuel that you're going to be using. We personally like to use ethanol-free gas, so that's what we're going to use. So I already have 2-cycle gas premix. We have it right here. We're not going to fill it all the way up. We're just going to go ahead and put enough gas to see we're able to prime the GoPed to go ahead and get it going. So my brother right now is opening his
Foam filter.
The foam filter. Look how big that's going to be. So there he has it. As you're going to see, it's going to have 2 slots in the bottom that you're going to go ahead and get into place. The filter literally goes very easy into the box. Then it's going to be basically a butterfly that's going to screw into place. So,
oh. Come on, you go in there. Oh, come on. There you go.
All right. And the reason you put that metal in between the foam filter and the actual intake over here is because you might get the filter, once it's sucking air, the foam might actually be sucking to the carb, and it's not going to give you enough breathing room. So,
all right.
So he's going to go ahead and pull it down. So this is going to be the moment of truth. They have not been started. Well, actually, no. It's been probably like 5 years because that's how long I've been living in this house. So they have, no, pull it back. Yeah. So so let it. So put it in there, then pull it back.
Okay.
All right. So
they've been stopped. I think last time we rode was 2017. How much fuel do we have? We have some already on there.
Yep. Actually, put a little bit more. Because we don't. I'll tell you when to stop.
We have
all right, that should be good. No, well, you're not half. You're probably like a quarter right now.
Ah, that's perfect.
So
the cap.
Let's put the cap on. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and prime. So he's gonna go ahead and prime the carb right now.
Oh my God! Look at that. It's sucking.
You see the fuel going up. There you have your
full.
nipple. It's gonna be basically full, and now it's gonna be the moment of truth. Oh.
Wow.
So now we're going to be working on mine. So mine, we actually bought pretty much everything brand new. So here we have the insulator manifold. So the manifold, what we're going to do is we're going to be replacing this one with this one, which is going to be right here. This is going to be the brand new one that we have here. We also have the new carb, which is going to be right in here.
Wall bro.
And this is going to be a wall bro. And then you're also going to have.
But this one came with both.
Oh, that's right. So this one actually has both.
Yeah. So you can return that then.
They'll probably charge me.
Yeah, but I don't get, why would they send you two?
And that one actually has the gaskets, and we bought the gaskets as well separate. But the good thing is, when you're actually buying this, they don't really tell you whether or not they come with the gaskets, and if it does, we didn't really look. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up. Here we have our carb. So just like the one my brother has, we're gonna look for here he is. So this should technically go in here. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to pull the cable. Actually, we might have to just take this. Oh no, this out.
Yeah.
So where's my 10 millimeter? So take this out. The reason we're taking this out is, if you notice, that he's gonna literally take about ½ an inch of slack. So we're trying to get as much line as we can. So before we proceed, let's go ahead and remove the carburetor, not the manifold from here.
This is a flat.
Oh, this one is a Phillips for whatever reason. I wonder why yours has the T25 and mine is
too fancy. I'm still in shock that she doesn't want to crank.
No, I'm actually shocked, yeah, because yours was the one that actually always cranked right away. Mine was the one that always thought about it. So let's go ahead and remove this.
Oh yeah, there you go. You don't need any tito. Once you remove that, it'll be fine.
Oh, so never mind, guys. Remove the gasket and we're completely clean right under. The old one is just like this one. So they're both gonna look literally identical. So all you're gonna be doing is just putting it back in place. Actually, nope, it's not. You gotta put it with the bigger piece, the wider end towards the top. That way it fits at the bottom. Yep, so there we have it.
Yeah, she won't do anything. I wonder if I'm gonna have to buy that thing now.
What?
That magneto, and see if that's what's causing it. Hold the screw.
Over?
Yeah, that's good.
Alright, so now we have both of them in place. So now we basically have to just go to here, which is gonna be the manifold. And once we get there, he's gonna hold it, and I'm gonna just go ahead and screw it in place. So we're gonna prime it, and we're gonna pray that this one starts. So you can see right there the fuel is starting to come up, so that means that we have it on the right one.
So once we're done, we need to send the lines back to the...
All right, so we have fuel. We're gonna find out now. Here we go.
Oh, wait. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Damn, bro, what's going on?
I have no clue, man. New carbs, they should be.
Good to go. That's it. Oh, no, leave it how you had it. All right, so we got one of the two going, my brothers.
This one's running.
Let's go ahead and let's stick it out real quick.
Well, let me at least put the filter on.
Oh yeah, let's go ahead and put that on. Well, we have one of the two going. Not sure why it wouldn't start earlier, but
Actually,
after about, I don't
50
know.
cranks at one.
Yeah, 45, 50 cranks.
I had to give her, put some revolution into the motor.
And we probably lost a few skin
Yeah.
between the thumb and index finger, but I think we got at least one of the two going, so.
Alright, so... Alright.
So you had to leave.
And bro, she sounded like she had power.
No, I know. Oh my God, bro, one pull?
Yeah, hold on.
You're gonna have to leave it the way it was right there.
Come on, baby. You know what?
What? Gonna take that out real quick?
Give me the little white cloth that was in here first. I think it's too much. I'm guessing she doesn't like it. Okay.
Because these are really old.
I think that's too much fun.
She's like, what? I can't breathe.
Bro, estoy suelto.
Oh, one more time.
Oh, bro, she's loose ahí abajo.
Oh, so we're gonna have to take it out?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, we're two morons.
That's okay, bro. That's why she wasn't making compression.
Yeah, because
Like
she didn't have a
proper
seal.
way.
Yeah, she didn't have a seal.
Yeah.
That one's probably T25, right?
Yeah, it should be the
Yeah,
same.
that one is a T25, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and I'll hold. Is this hot?
Nah, this is good.
No, okay. So what I'll do is I'll hold it here.
Okay, hold it.
Yep.
Go ahead.
All right, so adjust those two down there.
Yep.
All right, guys.
This is a small little flaw.
Yeah, user error, not machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but mine doesn't have that. I wonder why mine's not.
Okay.
Yeah, give it a good nudge on that one too. Yep, that one should be good. All right, so here we go. Let's make sure that we have it in the right screw.
Oh, bro, we should be good now. I think that's why she was having a hard time. She was like,
Yeah, she had. Yeah, because it didn't have a good seal between the manifold and the engine. So yeah, that would actually explain why it wouldn't start.
all right,
Yeah, put that one.
Let's just put this one out.
Put the little one. Let's see how that one works. That's the one it always had. So
I got too fancy.
see, mine was running with like a T-shirt. Remember?
Yeah. Best.
Yep.
Come on, baby.
You know what we have to do? We have to go and buy. Remember that solution that you used to buy for the RC cars that you didn't smoke?
Yeah, the green, what is it? Not.
It was like a gel.
No, it was for this. It was for this. It came in the little packets.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
All right, so let's see. Oh, there we go. What is this for, bro? Huh? What is this for?
That's in there for the longest. Remember this? Because this motor, I'm guessing, had the little same as yours.
Oh, yeah. That's not running healthy at all. So we gotta figure that out. As you can hear, it's like bogging down. So it's to technically just be able to pick up and go. Bro, you know, we need... Oh, yeah? She still feels weak, but like I see...
I gotta find out why.
She's still not running 100%, but it's actually running. Go all the way down, Abel. Yeah, you can definitely hear that she's kind of struggling to run, so. Not really struggling, but not really running the way she should. Just like the good old days. Actually sounds a lot better now. It definitely seems to be like he had to adjust the air on the open and close, because now it's actually running a lot better than it did. So he's still tweaking it a little bit more to see if he can find the sweet spot. Man, you have no idea how much fun those little things are. I remember we've had this now for probably about 10 years. We literally used to have so much fun. We would go I used to live in Apopka. It would be a little bit more country. Back then, you know, there was not a lot of construction going on. And we would literally take this in 20, 30-mile rides with no problem. So one time we actually got pulled over and we got warnings because they said we couldn't ride this on the sidewalk, which obviously you can't. But oh my God, they're so much fun. So he's going around the circle here. So the real test is gonna be if he's able to make it up the hill.
I gotta adjust something. I don't like it. It looks good, but you need like.
You know what's funny? It's like she's not running like fully open, you know?
There you go.
Oh. Nah, let me do it. Yeah, hold this here, because mine, you remember, mine, I haven't bought that spring yet.
Ponle, súbele un poquito de gasolina, papo.
Aquí.
No. Que le ponga un poquito de gasolina en el esto, en el you go down there. En el bubble, en el.
Oh, on the nipple.
Yeah. Dale. Tiene como que aire la tuya, ¿viste?
It's not actually, it's appealing. My question is, do I have mine on the right ones?
Should be, bro.
Because remember last time we didn't know which one was
Yeah, but
with.
it's sucked up though. If not, it wouldn't have sucked up. Go.
No, lift it up, bro. There you go.
Alright, hold on a second. Let's make sure
Let me just try
everything's
this,
good.
just for my sake. Just for my sake.
Okay. It's shot. It's all shot. None of this is disconnected. We're good. Let me see. Cuidado. Let me see. Let me
Hold
get
on,
it.
because
¿Qué pasa? ¿Sacaste la línea?
I put it on the opposite one, but you know, since the other one is wider,
Yep, it's not gonna work.
give me the thing, because we still have enough line where I can just cut a little piece. Mira a ver si la cámara está grabando where it should be. No, por atrás. Tócala.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna lift up. Okay.
Dale.
Now this doesn't look right.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, now because it's pushing back gas into. Let me just do it. Yeah, that's wrong. Because we shouldn't be pushing gas back into it.
Alright. So that should be the one without the ripples. Yep. Alright. Mira ahora.
Yep, there we go. We're doing the same. Did I do the same thing, bro?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Remember, el filtro es la de arriba, so you good. Set ahí.
Someone likes machine. Did we put everything back the way it should? Yeah, because mine didn't have anything.
Alright.
Oh,
There you go. Okay. I think then your thing must be backwards. You got it?
yeah.
Let it idle. Don't
No, I'm not doing anything. Maybe, bro, maybe adjust the screw first. Let's adjust the screw like we did with yours. Where's the screwdriver, bro? So you can make it tight like it was with yours.
Okay. Yeah, this is loose. Dame el destornillador. De estría.
Didn't you have it have it here. If I let it go, it's gonna go running.
Acelera, vamos a tirar ahí. Okay. I need something to do with this. Make sure it's super tight.
Okay, so don't do it anymore.
Alright, hold it here.
We're good.
Oh my god.
Like the good old days. All right guys, so here we are. So I finally got completed with my GoPed. I have to do a couple of adjustments, but what I did was I have to find some black zip ties, because what was happening was my choke cable here, well, not really my choke cable, but you know, my cable for the gas was rubbing against the tire, so it was kind of peeling off. So I went ahead and put some zip ties. I'm going to put some black ones. I went ahead and put the tank properly back together, so now we have everything working the way it should be. And as you can see there, what I'm going to do now is I put another zip tie there, but what I'm going to do is I have to take these lines out and run them the way they are meant to be ran. So I got to put them through here. So as you can see, we have an opening right here, so I'm going to take them out, run them through here. That way they come out over here. That way I can go ahead and remove this zip tie. But other than that, I should be good to go. So the next video with the GoPeds is going to be just doing like a quick run around. If you guys know anything about GoPeds, you guys know that these have been around for a very long time. These ones right here are going to be more than likely, I'm going to say, like either mid to late 90s. These are going to be some of the original GoPeds. As you can see here, this one has the spindle that makes contact with the tire. So the later models had where they actually had a chain running through here. So this is going to be one of the original ones here. What I'm going to do in the future is going to be, I'm going to go ahead and get a new tank, new tires front and back. I have to get my off switch over here working properly. And last but not least, I got to go ahead and get this disc working. As you can see right there, we still have a lot of meat, but pressing the brakes here, I'm not getting absolutely anything. So more than likely just have to do some adjusting. But other than that, she's good to go. So right guys, if you enjoy the content, just give it a thumbs up. That way the algorithm knows to share my content, and I will see you guys on my next video. See ya.